Hi everybody, Nathan Ronen, CFA here with an update for today about the pass rates for Level 1 for the May 2023 exam. And hey Nathan, I passed the Level 1 exam in May. What should I do now? Well, if you're interested in this, continue listening. But before you do, please press the subscribe button and the notifications button on your screen right now or however you're watching this so that you can continue to get these updates as they come out. All right, well, this particular update is for the people that just passed the Level 1 May 2023 exam. The results just came out today on June 27th, 2023. And the pass rate was 39%. Not very different from the 38% in February 2023 exam. But first of all, to those people that passed, this is for you. Congratulations. Really great job. I mean it from my heart. I'm really happy for you. Whether you put in 800 hours, 400 hours, whether you guessed every question on the exam and got it right, whatever you did something right, you passed, and that's all that matters right now. And I really applaud you for that. And hopefully you built a very strong foundation at Level 1 so that you can master the material at Level 2 and Level 3, because that's really, really key. And if you didn't, you might have a little challenge in Level 2, because Level 2 builds on Level 1. Again, that's not to scare you, it's just to be realistic about how the CFA program, goes through in the different levels. But again, if you passed, congratulations. Question is, and I've been getting this across my screen, thank you, Nathan, thank you, Nathan, thank you, Nathan, or hey, Nathan, I passed with XYZ, I'd like to work with you for Level 2. And the question becomes, what should I do now? Should I take the Level 2 exam in November 2023 with the last shot in November, or should I take it in 2024 in May, August, or November of 2024? To be honest with you, there is not an answer that is, acceptable for every candidate. I mean, every one of you is really different. You have different time schedules. You have different kinds of, some of you may be working, others may not be working. Some of you may, feel like you have the time to do it. Others may not. Some need a rest, some don't. So here's what I'm going to suggest to you, because I can't suggest an answer that applies to everybody. But here's what I would do. For the candidate who passed Level 1 and is not working, or is working but has a relatively light schedule, or is working but has adequate amount of time after work and can actually dedicate themselves, and they could put in a good amount of hours of study, I would recommend taking the exam still in November 2023. But you really need to sign up quickly for the 2023 exam in the window that you've been given. And then what you're really going to need if you're going to go for it in 2023 in November is, and you want to pass it, if you're just going to try to start reading the books and, doing mock exams, it's going to be an uphill battle because you have a limited amount of time. You've got July, August, September, October, and part of November. So you have a little bit over 4 months. Is it doable? Yes, it is. I will help you do that. I will provide you with a structure. I will provide you with a format. I will provide you with a study plan that is specifically dedicated to you, your exam date, and your lifestyle, meaning like how much time you have to study and when you can study. And I will work together with you all the way till November to ensure as best I can that you pass that exam in November. And then in 2024, you can take the Level 3 program that is pretty much unchanged. You don't have to deal with all of the 2025 changes to the Level 3 program. So let's aim for November. Again, if you have the time, you have the desire, you have the motivation, and you want to do a one-time shot at Level 2 and pass it in November, I would sign up now with CFA Institute and myself. Maybe give yourself a day to enjoy today that you did well, and you want to have something to drink or something to eat, or you want to sort of celebrate. That's totally understandable, and you could take the next step tomorrow or a day, 2 days from now. But you really do need to get the ball rolling if you want to make it in November. Now, for those candidates that passed the Level 2 exam, are working very crazy hours, or very dedicated, or they don't have a lot of time, or they got a lot of things coming up the pipeline, they're expecting a birth in the family, or somebody's ill in the family, or there's some kind of personal circumstances that might impinge upon their ability to study properly for the Level 2 exam in November, then by default you should probably go for the May 2024 exam. Again, I will be happy to help you there with a structure, which is going to be very different for the structure for the 2023 exam, but it will be based on a May 2024 exam. Again, I do not believe you can register yet for the 2024 exam with CFA Institute until I believe August when they open up the registration. Again, prep providers also may not be able to sell you materials. I don't have the materials yet available to you for the 2024 exam for level 2. But I can at least get you down pat with a study plan as well that will be based on when you want to start. But again, you've got a little bit more time to think about it. But if you're looking to take the exam in May 2024, I would actually take it in May 2024. So that, again, to protect yourself, if you take it in May 2024 and for whatever reason you don't pass, you can still take the exam again in November. So you'll have 2 shots in 2024 for the same exam with the same curriculum, with the same study materials, with the same prep materials, and with the same kind of study structure. So that's what I would suggest. You have 2 times at the wheel with the same curriculum. I would not recommend signing up for the August exam because if you don't pass it in August of 2024, you cannot retake it again in November. You'll only have 1 shot at the wheel for the 2024 Level 2 exam if you only register for the August exam. And I believe the registration for the August 2024 exam won't be until the latter part of this year in November 2023. So you've got time to wait. But if you're looking for the May 2024 exam, you'll be able to register around August 15th. You can check the CFA Institute's website for the exact dates. I try not to memorize these things. And if you're looking to work with me, absolutely reach out to me. I will get you even like thinking about things you can do right now in the meantime. But again, I don't want you to burn out. Now is not, the beginning of July, end of June is not the time to start pumping on level 2. As hard as you've heard it might be or might not be, you don't want to burn out. And if you want to see the effects of burnout, that is a very real thing, okay? If you're studying a year for the level 2 exam, that's way too long. That's exactly what happened during the pandemic with many candidates who were, pushed to another time frame to take the exam, and they thought I have another 6 months to study, how wonderful. And they were sitting there for a year waiting to take their level 1 exam, and then suddenly the lowest pass rates ever came out at 25%. This was a few years ago. So what I'm saying to you in a very concise manner is don't leave it. Don't start studying a year before the exam. That's, in my opinion, personally, too much time, burnout, and you don't want to be sitting in January going, I can't look at this stuff anymore. Oh, I need a break. I got to go to the Patagonia or something like that. Nah, you don't want to do that. So again, if you pass the exam for level 1 in May 2023, again, really wholehearted congratulations. I'm really proud of you. You should be proud of yourself as well. Sign up for the level 2 November exam. If you have the time, you can dedicate the time. Sign up with me. I'll give you the structure that you need to pass. And then if you're not able to do that, you can't make the commitment, you don't want to stress out, or you want to have more time and you want to take a little bit of a break, understandable, then come and see me for level 2 for May 2024. That's my advice to those people that, again, passed. And again, if you're looking at this stuff that many times are what I call marketing gimmicks with pass protection and all that, I know sometimes people ask these things. I don't know what people call it out there, but it's like an insurance policy. Oh, if you don't pass, you can have all the materials again. You only should be able to take the exam twice and pass it. If you don't pass it the first time, you should definitely be passing it the second time. If you're not passing it the first time and you're not passing any level the second time, I got to tell you something. You better be looking at the way you're studying. You better be looking at your approach. You may be asking yourself and questioning, what's your structure here? And you'll probably find that you don't have any. And I just don't think it's realistic to have to sit for the same exam more than twice. And I, always recommend people don't buy packages that basically are encouraging you to fail. Okay, encouraging you to fail or not giving you any accountability or responsibility for passing. I enjoy my pass rates. I'm very proud of them. I don't offer those kinds of services. I'm geared to working with you one-on-one to pass your exam. Take advantage of that, pass your exam in November, and look at level 3 in 2024. That's all I'd like to say for now. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Chalk and Board. Again, I'm the co-founder of Chalk and Board, and I am the lead CFA instructor. My website is chalkandboard.org. That's CHALK and AND board, BOARD.org. You can reach out to me on chalkandboard.org or even on LinkedIn if you like. I tend to check that as well. Thank you very much, and again, congratulations.